Hi everybody, it's Diane here with a collage sort of in progress. I had this brainy idea the other night because in the summer months, starting mid-May, which it is now, we hear a nighthawk go by. They kind of buzz. They sound like a bug, but they're a bird. Kind of buzz, 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 buzz. Go by our house like every night. You can practically set your clock to it. And just a few days ago, I heard it for the first time. We don't hear them in the winter. And it was like, oh, that's kind of neat. I'm glad he's back. Blah, blah, blah. And for whatever reason, it just made me think of the painting Nighthawks, which I would hope a lot of you are familiar with. That's by Edward Hopper. He made it in the 40s. It is at the Art Institute of Chicago. I've seen it in person, although it's been a long time. But anyway, so I just thought, well, let's do something with the painting and the bird. And I found the bird in a book I had. So there, little info about the bird, magazine letters, and a little scrapbook paper. I think I might add some stars, either punched or painted or cut out. But let's do some background stuff. I don't know what. I really don't. Oh, my water. Oh, it's behind me. No, it's not. Shoot. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I knew I brought it. And then I thought, no, wait, it's still in the kitchen. And there it is. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't really know what kind of background I want to do at all. If I don't like it, we'll just put paper over it, or we'll just tear this page out. And this is the art journal that I hardly ever use, although you saw it about a month or month and a half ago. I pulled it out for the first time in like over a year. This paint is real watery. And really, in the art world there, you don't even have to do a background. I would do a black line around or something like that. But, you know, us collage mixed media people kind of like to play with paint, so we're playing with paint. And just for the record, this printed out kind of dark. There's a name up here and like these windows. In the original, you can see that stuff more clearly. Yeah, my printer, it doesn't print that great. And I don't know if someone's saying, well, change the settings. I don't know how to do that. My husband occasionally does goof around with it, but I don't notice that it's any better. And when I was a kid, I used to play the game Masterpiece quite a bit with my family. And this is one of the paintings in that game. So I've been looking at that for a long time. Okay, and oh, there it is. I hardly ever use this bubble wrap, but just the other day I cleaned off a shelf where it was located, and it was kind of in the way, so I moved it. And just now, when I was going to grab it, I thought, oh yeah, you moved it. Where'd you put it? But I found it, as you saw. I read in looking at for this picture here, nighthawks are out during the day. I don't think I've ever seen it. Not bad. If you care, I looked it up. The actual painting is about 3 by 5 feet. It's a good size, not huge. And I didn't know this. The Art Institute has owned that since I think it was 42. They bought it from Hopper. It's kind of impressive. Okay. All right. I have to let that dry. Yeah, this may be a very short video. Well, I didn't want to make you watch me cut out letters. I wanted to check to make sure I had the birds in the book. I did. So there really wasn't a whole lot to do with you guys today. What can I say? It could be done. I don't know. Come back though. Okay, we're almost done. Not quite. I did cut some stars out from this paper where the moon came from. And then I did a black border in marker. I think that's all I did differently than what I said. Little blank here. Because of these tannish beige circles there, I thought let's add some of those. And I think a straw would be perfect. So let's try that. It's a little misshapen from being in my paint bin. Yeah, I hope Mr. Hopper doesn't mind I'm actually putting stuff on his piece. If you're unfamiliar with Edward Hopper, you should look him up. His work is pretty darn good. Sorry if you hear my neighbors, they're leaf blowing or something out there. Well, is that enough? I would say. And my dog's whining at them because they're up. Diane, you cannot win. I know. I know, it's still kind of nothing over here. That's a little better, a little darker. Okay, what does she think now? Alright, I think that's fine. Okay, Nighthawks by Edward Hopper. And then actual Nighthawks because they are now back in my neck of the woods, which I think is kind of cool. Okay, everyone, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a nice day.